Welcome everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Terrapins will kick it off to get us underway. Fair catch called for and made. The Cyclones offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's old. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quick completion to the right.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. And the Cyclones are rolling down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So Maryland's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Quickly complete. And the Terrapins brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. He wants to throw. Makes his connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
From the gun, give on the inside. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. And his throw is incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Higgins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2
different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. He makes the connection.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of the...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Cyclones have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And that pass picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Iowa State 7, Maryland 6.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes one man miss. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Powers through the defender. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Fires to the big fella. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Catch in the middle, it's Howard. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, wants to throw it. They're trying to get to him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run it from the gun. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And the Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Edwards. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. This one's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it and fires to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21, Maryland, 13.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's White.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quick pass on the fly motion. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll do it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there on first down from their own 22. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. It's a draw. Shakes off the tackler. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cyclones! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
28, Maryland, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
To the air, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the catch. It's Smith. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hemby. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say,
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Steps away to find some room. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Iowa State 28, Maryland 13.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Gets it out fast. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Chunked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up 14 over Northern Illinois. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Edwards. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And they spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. completion on the out. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Edwards. Throws to the wideout. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the two-point conversion to tie.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
This crowd is rising up, trying to help its defense make a stand on the two-point try. From the gun. Incomplete. The two-point conversion attempt fails, and in the final seconds of this one, they still find themselves down by 2. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.